Okay, 4:13 p.m. Getting ready to start segment 12 of the race to visit all 97 metro stations. Got a train coming in here, which is an arriving Silver Line. And this arrived as a Blue Line, but does not yet have a destination on it. And the sign is only showing Silver Line Ashburn leaving in 7 minutes, but no indication when we're going to have a Blue Line leaving. So I need a Blue Line to Franconia-Springfield or a Blue Line extra to Huntington, which is normally on the Yellow Line, but the Yellow Line is suspended till May of next year for a major reconstruction of the Potomac River Bridge and Tunnel. So, waiting to start section 12 and figuring out which train is going where. Okay, I don't know if you can actually see it because these electronic signs sometimes will just not display on the video for some reason. But we now have Blue Line to Franconia-Springfield leaving in 8 minutes, so it will be this older train. So my good luck on short transfers has run out here in Maryland with the 17-minute late departure of bus 21, and now having to wait like 11 or 12 minutes to get a Blue Line out of Largo. But the good news is this will take me the entire Blue Line all the way to Franconia-Springfield, and then from there I just have to go back 2 stations to Old Town, King Street, and then get a Blue Line extra to Huntington to wrap this up. So we are getting close. This is station number 80. So 17 more to go. So while we wait for this Blue Line train to depart from Downtown Largo Station, we'll go back to the map. So earlier, section 10, we completed the Orange Line to New Carrollton. Section 11 was the delayed bus 21 over to Downtown Largo, eastern end of the Blue and Silver Lines. Now waiting on the Blue Line to depart, and we'll be taking the entire Blue Line from end to end all the way down here to Franconia-Springfield. So this will be segment 12 coming up. Segment 13 will be backtracking to King Street, Old Town, and then segment 14, the last 2 stations to end the race at Huntington. So this is marked as the Yellow Line, but like I said, the Yellow Line Bridge and Tunnel is closed for major rehab work right now, so they've just closed the entire Yellow Line since it hugs the green and blue lines for all but 2 stations. And then this is like a Blue Line extra that goes between these 3 stops here. So that's where we are. I'm eager to get going here. A few more minutes and we should be on our way. And then I've never ridden the Blue Line end to end before, so this is gonna take quite a while, I'm sure. And then we have to do the last 2 segments down here. So 4:20 right now, that puts us 7 hours and 12 minutes into the race. Realistically, probably minimum at least another hour and a half, maybe hour 45. So if I could guess right now, we're probably going to come in around 9 hours, which would make sense because the previous record, according to the Guinness World Records book, is 7:59, set in December 2019, and that was before these 6 new stops opened yesterday on the Silver Line from Wheelie, Reston East out to Ashburn. That adds 11 track miles, and couple that with the Yellow Line closure, 9 hours is probably a pretty decent time to cover all 97 stations and set the new first full day of service record for all 97 Metro stops.
Welcome to the Blue Line. This is the Blue Line train.
.424 pulling out of downtown Largo and starting the entire Blue Line to Franconia-Springfield. We'll pick up 16 new stations, 15 new stations on this segment, and that will leave only Eisenhower Avenue and Huntington on the yellow line / blue line extra to get to 97. Although there will also be a bunch of repetitive stations as we go through Washington, since we've been through this on the silver and orange lines before, and they all run, the three of them together, through DC. Can we get focused here? Anyway, Station 81, Morgan Boulevard.
Doors opening. Step back.
Station 82, Addison Road, Seat Plaza.
Step back. Doors closing.
And strangely, I do not see a blue line extra to Huntington on that board. I don't know if they are only running from a certain station and not the entire blue line. I guess we'll find out as we get farther along here, because that will need to be my last segment, is the yellow line stretch that's now served by blue line extra.
Doors opening.
I need my sign. Capitol Heights Station is being blocked. Here.
Step back. Doors closing.
Gotta have my sign as proof that I was here when I do this gallery of all 97 stations. Okay.
Doors opening. Step
Benning Road, Station 84. So we're now back in the District of Columbia as of the last stop, Capitol Heights, and we'll now run all the way from east to west across Washington, D.C. We are about to cross over the Anacostia River again for the last time. And so we started out here on this run in Maryland, back into DC, crossing the river. And now we'll start repeating stations from Stadium Armory to LaFont Plaza, and then start picking up some new ones at Smithsonian and Federal Triangle. And then this section we did first thing this morning, and then go around to the next new stop at Arlington Cemetery, and then all this down in Alexandria, Arlington, and Fairfax County, Virginia. The southwest part of the system will be all new and our last segments. So signing off for now, 4:36 p.m. as we start duplicating. Sun is going down on the day of transit racing. I figured probably would not be complete by sundown, which I think is at 4:53 today. It's now 4:37, so we are coming to the Anacostia River Bridge. And this island that has a golf driving range, which might be new because I don't remember seeing this before, but then again, I haven't been out this way in quite some time. U.S. Capitol, Washington Monument in sight in the distance. Those are things that you can rarely ever get a view of from Metrorail because it runs underground through most of DC, but there you can see them sticking up in the distance.
Doors opening. Step back to allow
Smithsonian National Mall. Not a great place for a signed photo, but oh wait, there's
Step
one.
back,
It's the other one. Ah, and of course the train comes. All right, so Smithsonian is station 85.
Next station, Federal Triangle.
Doors opening. Step back to allow customers.
Station 86, Federal Triangle.
Next station, Metro Center.
All right, so now after those two pickups, we'll be going repetitive to Roslyn as we came in on the Silver Line, the first segment this morning to Metro Center, which is the next stop. So we wait now until Arlington Cemetery for the next
Metro Center. Metro Center is
station
a transfer
pickup.
point to the red line. In the direction of Shady Grove and Glenmont on the Silver Line. In the direction of Vienna, Fairfax, and Ashburn.
4:59.
This is the Blue Line train, Franconia-Springfield.
We have left Foggy Bottom Station and the District of Columbia, now heading in the tunnel under the Potomac River back to where we started in Virginia. We'll hit the transfer station of Roslyn and then start picking up new stations again after that at Arlington Cemetery. Alright, back outside now, about 10 minutes after sunset. Heading southbound now along the Potomac River to Arlington Cemetery.
This is Arlington Cemetery. Doors opening on the right side.
Doors opening. Step back to allow customers to exit. When boarding, please move to the
This is the Blue Line train, Blue Line train. Franconia-Springfield, your next station, Pentagon.
At Arlington Cemetery,
step back. Doors closing.
station 87. That means We're down to the final 10.
Doors opening. Step back to allow customers to exit. When boarding, please move to the center.
Pentagon Station 88.
Step back. Doors closing. Doors opening. Step back to allow.
Pentagon City Station 89.
City.
Step back. Doors closing. Step back to allow customers to exit.
See the blue line train?
Please move to the center of the car.
Where's the sign? Crystal City Station 90.
National Airport.
Step back. Doors closing.
Next station. This is Ronald Reagan National Airport. Doors opening on the left side. This is the blue line train. Franconia-Springfield.
Doors opening. Step back to allow customers.
This is the blue line train. Blue line train.
Please move to the center of the car.
Franconia-Springfield. The next station.
Station 91, National Airport.
Step back. Doors closing.
So until yesterday, this was the only one of the two Metropolitan Washington Airport's authority airfields that you could get to by Metrorail, and the only one of the three Washington-Baltimore area airports. And now you can ride Metro here to National, the close-in airport, or way out to Dulles, which is going to be really nice, especially for taking international flights, which National Airport, duh by its name, there's very few, only like to Canada and the Bahamas, places that have U.S. Customs and Border Control pre-clearance, because there's no customs facility at National Airport. It's not a U.S. port of entry. It was only built to serve domestic flights.
Doors opening. Step back to allow customers to exit.
Braddock Road.
Blue line train. Franconia-Springfield. The next station. King Street.
Step back. Doors closing.
Station 92. 5 more to go.
Next station. King Street. There's the blue line train. Franconia-Springfield.
Doors opening. back to allow
King
customers
Street, Old Town, Station 93.
Franconia-Springfield, next station, Franconia.
Step back, doors closing.
Okay, so map reference now. We made it to this junction point in Alexandria City, Virginia, west side of the Potomac.
Next station, Van Dorn.
4 stations left. We're going to finish the blue line to Van Dorn and Franconia-Springfield. Then we have to backtrack to King Street here and the blue line extra, replacing the yellow line to the last 2 stops, Eisenhower Avenue and Huntington.
Doors opening. Step back to allow customers to
Van
exit.
Dorn Street, Station 94.
Step back, doors closing.
Alright, so now to the final stop on the blue line, and then it looks like, I don't know, can we make it there in 7 minutes and transfer to the train coming back to Largo? Oh, I hope so. That would be a good quick transfer.
That's the final station.
Arriving Franconia-Springfield, Station 95.
Doors opening.
Time is 5:34, 11 minutes until the train returns, so I don't think that sign we saw was accurate. Alright, so this completes segment 12 and 95 out of 97 stations. Time is 8 hours and 26 minutes. So I've got 10 minutes to go find the bathroom before the last 2 segments of the race.